The world didn't end with a bang. It started with silence. A silence so profound, it felt like creation itself was holding its breath. No wind, no birds, no voices, just waiting. Then, out of nowhere, a sound. Not thunder, not an earthquake, but something far more terrifying. A seal breaking. High above all that has ever lived, beyond what human eyes can perceive, a scroll rested in the hand of the one seated on the throne. 7 seals, 7 judgments, and no man, no angel, no power in existence was worthy to open it. People would have pleaded for mercy, but mercy had already been offered and turned away. Then he stepped forward, the Lamb, not weak, not slain, but standing, alive, with eyes that saw everything mankind had ever tried to hide. And when he touched the scroll, he didn't hesitate. He broke the first seal, and something was unleashed. Not a symbol, not a metaphor, a force. A rider burst forth on a white horse, beautiful, radiant, but behind his crown was conquest. Not peace, deception, the kind that feels like truth until it's too late. Before the world could grasp what had begun, the second seal broke, and this time there was no beauty, only war. Peace was torn from the earth like flesh from bone. Brother turned against brother, nation against nation. The ground drank blood until it could take no more. The third seal followed, a whisper at first, then hunger. Famine spread like a shadow that couldn't be outrun. The strong became weak, the rich became desperate. Parents watched their children starve. And still, the seals continued. When the fourth seal broke, even death itself was granted permission. A rider, pale, empty, unstoppable. And behind him, hell followed. Not metaphor, not imagination, but a reality mankind had always mocked, now unleashed. But the worst wasn't the suffering, it was the realization. This was not chaos, this was judgment. Long before this moment, there were warnings. Beings descended, watchers. They weren't sent to bring destruction, but to offer guidance, and they stumbled. They shared knowledge with humanity that was never meant to be known. Corruption spread like wildfire. Violence surged. The earth became a breeding ground for wickedness, and judgment came once before. But mankind forgot, time and time again. Now the seals are beginning to open, not because God craved destruction, but because humanity turned away from repentance. Then came the fifth seal, and this time it wasn't destruction that emerged. It was voices crying out, the souls of those who had been slain for their faith. Their plea wasn't for revenge, but for justice. How long? The answer arrived with the sixth seal, and this is where true fear begins. The sky didn't just darken, it collapsed. The sun turned pitch black, the moon bled red, stars fell like the very heavens were being ripped apart. Mountains shifted, islands disappeared. Kings, generals, rulers, the powerful, all of them fled, not from war, not from death, but from something far more profound, the presence of God. They sought refuge in caves, buried themselves in rocks, cried out to the mountains, "Fall on us, hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne." Think about that. They didn't ask to be saved. They asked to be concealed, because in that moment, they realized judgment wasn't on its way. It had arrived. And then the final silence returned. Heaven paused,
just for a heartbeat before the last seal. Because once it breaks, there's no going back. No more warnings, no more time. So let me ask you, while the world keeps spinning as if nothing is coming, while people laugh, scroll, ignore, while truth is treated like a fairy tale, what happens when the next seal breaks?